Well, Instagram and Facebook have made it so much easier to store those thousands of pictures we take. But what do you do with the printed ones from back in the day? Moore's organizing expert is here to help.
Hey, it's Vicki Norris of Restoring Order. For Mother's Day, I gave my mom the gift of organizing her photos. Well, we're midway through the project, and I want to share with you some success strategies for photos and memorabilia. Come on down memory lane with me. So lots of us are offenders of having tens of thousands of digital photos. And that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about all the backlog of hard copy photos. You know the days when we used to go to Costco and get doubles? Yeah, it caused a lot of problems. And now the photos are everywhere. They're in albums, they're in frames galore that maybe we don't like anymore, we need to take apart, pin boards, cork boards, and even albums that at one time we did put together, but we'd like to see them in a different format now. Okay, you're gonna wanna have some supplies on hand for your photo sort. And this is what I use. I use box lids. I also like to have envelopes on hand of different sizes. I like to have a magnifying glass on hand too, just sometimes to make sure who's actually in the photo. I have a few markers and of course some Post-it notes. I'll show you how to use those in a minute. Now I want to show you two main sorts that I have going on. This is for vintage photos, this sort right here. And what I decided to do is sort them by family of origin. So we've got my mom's family, we've got one of her parents' family. So I've kind of done it by paternal and maternal families of origin. But then there's a lot more current photos from my childhood and beyond. And so over here what we have is a sort of the decades. Okay, while you're midway through your sort, you're going to be faced with some decisions. Number one, do you want to keep all the negatives? I made a decision to let the negatives go. They just take up extra room and they're not really going to fit in the albums that we're going to create. The second decision you want to make is about memorabilia. Now, memorabilia is what we call the chunky stuff. It's maps and it's souvenirs and it's artwork. Yeah, I made this as a little girl and my mom can't let it go. Isn't that cute? So what are you going to do with memorabilia? Are you going to put it in the 70s album? Are you going to take a picture of it? You're going to want to make those decisions as you go about negatives and memorabilia. Organizing your photos is a very organic process and it's going to develop as it goes. And along the way, you're going to make some decisions like, what's the output here? How do you want your photos to be stored at the end of the day? You might want a traditional photo box. Maybe you want a traditional scrapbook. Maybe you want to go online and make some online photo albums. Or heck, maybe you just want to put it all in the cloud and digitize everything. Maybe you want to hire an organizer to help you with this, or even hire a personal historian. But the point is you're tackling your photos and memorabilia. That's the important part. And hey, this is one project where procrastination pays, because as you're going through all of those boxes, a lot of it isn't even going to matter to you anymore, and it will be easy to get rid of a lot of stuff. So take heart, get out your photos and memorabilia, and tackle this project and restore order to your memorabilia.
For more with Vicki Norris, you can head to our website, kptv.com/moregdo for a link.